Hey there YouTube, so today I'm going to be doing this Earthy Fairy look for you guys. It's just really simple. I used, very few things on my face, I guess you could say. Like my zombie look, I had like glue and toilet paper and all these random things. With this, it's just more playing around with color and kind of adding little things, like little details, like big lashes to make your eyes look nice and big, and like little gemstones to make you look like a fairy, adding your pieces like this headpiece and your wings to make yourself look like a fairy and things like that. It's really simple, and it just incorporates a lot of glitter and some really pretty kind of earthy colors. And so if you guys want to see how to get this earthy fairy look, then go ahead and just keep on watching. And I'm going to fly away like, woohoo! Wait, fairies don't go woohoo, huh, are they? What do fairies do? They're just like, tingle, tingle. No, not tingle. Like a little, whatever. Put some fairy dust noise right here or something. I'm going to prime my lids, and then if you're doing this for Halloween, of course you want your makeup to stay on all night, so you can also prime like above on your forehead and all that. So I'll probably end up doing that, but first I want to just kind of walk you guys through the really easy kind of everyday look. So what I'm using is the 28 Neutrals palette. You guys can use whatever you have that just incorporates nice neutral colors, but I'm going to be using this soft brown here, and then I'll be using this red brown up here. So first take this soft brown, and you're going to apply that all over your lid. Now for those of you that are going to be a little bit more fair skin toned or just aren't close to like my skin tone, I'm more of like a tan kind of olive color. You can still use the browns because it's going to work really well with an earthy fairy look, or you can take lighter colors, just like, well, no, deeper nudes, let's put it that way. And you're going to take that red brown and just put this in your crease. And it doesn't really have to be perfect because you're going to be putting some of that green and all those other colors into this look as well. But just kind of make sure that it looks, decent. Then I just take a deeper brown, and I just use this one because it's my favorite one, but you can use whatever kind of deep red brown that you have. And I'm using this one here from Sephora if you guys want to get it. It's Cocktail on the Beach. It's just their little palettes that they have, and it just has like a really pretty brown in it. For the color, I'm going to be taking my 88 palette again. This is the matte palette. I didn't tell you guys that in my zombie video, but it's the matte one because I don't care for too much shimmer. So I'm going to be taking this bottom green right here. If you go over where the browns are, and there's this dark green here. It's not the darkest, but it's this kind of like bright dark green. And I'm going to take that color first, and I'm going to just kind of position it right along the front part of my brow. So I'm going to take this brush here. It can be just whatever kind of blending brush you have or whatever. One that's a little bit more dense though, so you can kind of draw out where you want this to be. And I'm just going to kind of take it from the top of my brow and back, like that. And this is just going to kind of start and give you a little basis as to where you want to put your color. And then you'll also bring it slightly into the lid here, and then fill this in, and you can make this part as thick or thin as you want. I'm gonna go ahead and just kind of fill this in a little bit because I don't want this video to be super duper long, but it's just really super self-explanatory. Just go ahead and keep filling in the green. Then this is what it's gonna kind of start to look like. I also brought it in just a little bit towards my nose, but you don't want to go too far in because I'm gonna take a lighter green and I'm gonna bring that down my nose also. So going back into the 88 palette, I'm going to take this kind of orangish brown color here. If you go over from the side with the white and all that, you go over 1, 2, and then go down. There's the 2, yellow, 3, 4, 5th color here. You're going to take that kind of goldish brown color, and you're going to take that, excuse me, in right here, just to add a little bit of like a goldish brown. Well, it's not even really gold. It's just kind of like a, I don't even know. It's like a coppery tone or something. But I'm also going to take this slightly into my lid, which is why you don't have to make the rest of it perfect because you have this other color going in there. So, no big deal. Then I'm going to go into this bright green here, which is again in that greens row. So you use this color here, the darkest green. You're just going to go up 4, and there's going to be a really bright green there. And you want to go ahead and take that color and put this right on the outside. So you're just doing little stripes basically with your colors. I'm going to bring that here. And this we're going to kind of bring out along the bottom part of our eye. And I'm going to bring this out, kind of going straight across from where your natural eye crease is down, or your eye, where your eyelids meet. I can't even speak right now. But yeah, so just kind of bring that out. And you're going to have these weird stripes just like that. It's really simple, and then just the whole point of like a fairy look is to just throw on some glitter because they get all crazy glittery. You want to take a little bit of that lighter green and just bring it down the bridge of your nose, or not the bridge, bring it down the sides of your nose where you would kind of naturally contour, and then mix it in with your deeper green that you had, because you're kind of creating like this like little fairy mask in a sense. Alrighty. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to kind of just go through my eyelashes. I just curled them a little bit, and I'm going to apply just a thin layer of mascara, because I don't like doing my liquid liner without doing my mascara first, but I want to put false lashes on, so technically you want to put your lashes on before you even apply mascara so that it's easier to blend. Okay, now for the fun part. We're going to go ahead and throw just a little bit of like highlighting colors here, and then we're going to throw glitter, of course, because it's a fairy. You need to have glitter. So I'm taking from Sugar Pill. This is Lumi. It's a loose eyeshadow that is kind of like an iridescent blue white. And I'm just going to take a little bit of that and take my finger, and you want to kind of run it down the bridge of your nose. And you can see that color that it just kind of gives off. But just because you're a little fairy, so you have to have a little bit of a sparkle to you. And I'm also going to put this right here where you would naturally have highlight. But the reason that you don't want to put this all over is because with this eyeshadow, you'll end up looking a little bit blue. And we don't want that. We just kind of want a little bit of a shimmer. So that's why I'm not doing this like all over super crazy. For my glitter all over my face here, I'm going to go ahead and kind of play around with two different things. I have the Lorac 3D Liquid Luster. This is pretty awesome, but it's kind of chunky, like it stays in one area, so you kind of have to work with it fast. And then I have the NYX glitter. This one's in Disco Ball, and it has just a bunch of shimmery, colorful flakes. So I'm going to work with these two together, that way the glitter stays, and I don't have too much of the liquid luster on my face. Although you can also use like Fix Plus or the Urban Decay All Nighter Spray, something that's just going to kind of help set the makeup. That's what I would suggest, especially if you're going out for Halloween. You need your stuff to stay on all night. So I'm just going to take a little bit of this liquid luster. This stuff is crazy. Like you need to work with it pretty fast. So I'm just going to go ahead and throw it on here. And you can see already how much glitter it's just going to add. Which is good because as a fairy you have to be nice and glittery. And I'm going to take my NYX glitter, see that one there, and I'm just going to kind of throw this on here also, so that you have a nice and glittery face. And this you just need very little of also. I'm also going to kind of contour my cheeks just a tiny bit because I don't want to have too much of like a flat face. So I'm just going to take a little bit of a nice contour. And kind of contour that. And that's going to also help add to our layers just a little bit because we already have so many layers going on. Oh yeah. Alright, so now that my lashes are pretty much dry, I've added glitter all over my face and all that good stuff. You're going to just line your lids, and I'm just going to use my regular liquid liner. This is the H2O Proof Wet n Wild liquid liner. And you just want to kind of do your normal liner. Okay, so what I did was I just went ahead and lined my lids because I can't really do that on camera. It's really hard for me. And I'm going to go ahead and apply my eyelashes. But I just wanted to also show you guys that we're going to kind of bring in a little bit of color underneath here. And it's going to be purple. Just because I felt like adding a little bit of color to this because my headpiece and everything is just so, oh, it's over there. It's really earthy. It's like green and orange and all that. So what I went ahead and did was I threw like a little bit of like a dark purple underneath here. And so I'm going to go ahead and do that now. Also, I just wanted to tell you guys, where did I put it? Okay. I did my eyeliner a little bit longer than what I would normally do my eyeliner just because you want it to look a little bit more mystical and all that good stuff. So I'm going to take this kind of pinkish purple here. If you go all the way over from the black side and then you get to the red, there's like a pink purple there. And I'm probably going to mix it with this darker purple up here where your kind of opening here is. just to add some color. I'm going to bring that underneath my eye. And you're going to want to elongate this, but not too much. Alright, so off camera I just went ahead and finished off the purple just because I have to make sure that I get it a certain way because this inner part was totally pissing me off. But I just took a little bit of water and wet my brush and then dipped it in the purple and drew it out so that it could be a little bit more harsh. Of course, for Halloween, you're going to want to make sure that you do this like perfect. So make sure you use like any kind of setting spray or anything like that to really get it in there. And I went through and elongated my inner corners and took it underneath and elongated my ending part there too. I know it looks a little bit weird, but I promise you it's all going to kind of fit together. Now I'm going to go ahead and just apply my lashes. So everybody already knows how to apply lashes, and this is what's really going to help make your fairy eyes look even bigger. I actually went underneath with just a nude eyeliner on my waterline, and I used the Emphasize by Tarte. You could use either a white one or a nude one, whatever works best for you, but just to help kind of make the eyes look a little bit bigger. You can also take, bottom lashes and throw bottom lashes underneath there too to make your eyes look a lot bigger also. And so everybody should already know how to do eyelashes. If you don't, I do have an eyelash video, or how to apply false lashes video, if you guys want to check that out. So the next thing I'm going to do is I have these little gems that I don't remember where I got. I'm pretty sure they were from Michael's or something. They're like those little cell phone gems, and they already have adhesive on them. But you can either use lash glue or like whatever, like like the liquid latex kind of adhesive stuff, just to keep them on all night long. It's totally up to you. I'm just, for the purpose of this video, just going to be sticking them on because I don't need them to stay all night or anything like that. But I'm going to take these and I'm going to just put 2 right here in the inner part of my eye, and I'm going to put 1 on the outside part of my eye, and then I will show you how to finish up the rest of the look. And we're just going to put like a nice deep red lipstick on, and then I will show you the whole look with the fairy wings and everything like that. So I'm just going to take these little gems and apply them. Alright, once you've applied the gems, I'm just going to take like a nice deep kind of wine color. This is called Why Not. It's a matte lipstick from Revlon, and it's just a nice deep red, just to kind of stay in the realm of those earthy tones. And for the final part, I'm going to just go ahead and put on my little headpiece and then my wings and my little outfit, and then you guys will see what the whole entire look looks like. Yeah, buddy. Okay, so I just wanted to add a really quick gloss, just to add some more glitter. So I'm just taking this e.l.f. glitter gloss. It's in Crystal Cranberry, but you can use whatever you have. You can even throw a little bit of glitter on. So I could take like the Lorac Liquid Luster. I could take a little bit of that and throw it on. Yeah. So that's basically the finished look. It just looks like this. Yeah, I'm a little glittery fairy. So I got this headpiece, which is really cute, and this is why I called it an earthy fairy, because it has such like earthy colors. Like you could do like a Mother Nature kind of thing with this if you wanted to. I got these wings also at a thrift store. I don't know if I told you guys where I got this. I got this at Savers thrift store. They were like $6, and so were the wings. So it's pretty inexpensive, or you can just kind of make your own headpiece by going to Michael's and getting those little pieces and doing whatever you want. That way you can pick whatever colors you want. I just want to show you guys what I did as far as my little fairy outfit, just in case I decide to be this for Halloween. I'm going to show you guys kind of how I did it. So like I said, fairy wings you can get from Savers. They just look like this. The fairy little headpiece you can also get at Savers. It has this cute little ribbon going down, and then it has the whole little, all that stuff there. I took just my high-low skirt that I got from Target. It's a high-low skirt, yes, and I'm that short that it like is a dress on me. Of course we have to throw some shorts on under here, can't be a little hoochie. And then I took a belt from one of my old skirts. It's just kind of like a feathery belt to make it even more earthy, and just kind of threw it on there to give myself a little bit of shape, because you know, can't just be all like bull. But that's pretty much that. So that's my little rendition of like an earthy fairy. Okay, bye YouTube.